Murphy. It's okay. You don't have to be scared. You can do it. Come on, buddy. Come on, you can do it. Stand up. Even though Murphy's big, he has lots of fears, including stepping out of the baby pool, butterflies, and my Medusa head.
Snakes have had a bad reputation for thousands and thousands of years. Our goal is to turn things around and give snakes a new image.
This is Rebel. He's a rat snake. They can be commonly found in Texas and maybe even in your backyard. A lot of people think that the only good snake is a dead snake. 15% of the snakes in Texas are venomous. The other 85% are non-venomous. All snakes are helpful because they eat disease-carrying rodents.
Did you know that a pair of rats can have up to 1,500 babies a year?
And did you know that as rattlesnake numbers are in decline, the diseases carried by mice and rats are showing up more and more in humans?
Thousands and thousands of rattlesnakes are slaughtered every year during the rattlesnake roundup.
Without rattlesnakes, can you imagine how fast the rodent population will get out of control? People fear rattlesnakes because of their venomous bite, but let's look at some statistics. Over 162,000 people die from lung cancer every year. Over 37,000 die from car or motorcycle accidents. 54 die from lightning strikes, 7 from spider bites, and only 6 die from snake bites.
7,000 snake bites are reported annually. Half of the people were trying to kill the snake when they were bitten.
So if you want something to fear, fear texting while driving. Easing fears is such a big part of Not So Creepy Critters.
So we've invited our friends Dr. Marge Barlow
and Dr. Paul Barlow
to talk to us more about fears and phobias.
We've been so excited about y'all's visit. Our #1 goal with Not So Creepy Critters is to educate people and ease fears. People usually fear things that they don't understand, so we like teaching about critters and the important jobs that they have in the environment.
We've met people that are so afraid of our snakes that they literally run from our tables when they see that we have them.
So we'd like to learn more about fears, so we have some questions for y'all.
Sure.
Our first question is it possible to let go of phobias?
I certainly think so. I worked in the field of counseling and psychology, and actually we had a phobia clinic, and I helped lots of people learn how to get over their fear of flying.
That's awesome.
And to really understand that it's a process in their minds, the way they think, based in a feeling that they
That makes
have.
a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Not only is it possible, it's necessary
Right.
for a full, developed, happy life.
Right, because you don't want something like
Yeah.
that holding you back.
I'm over 85 years old, and today is the very first time I have ever picked up a snake.
It's pretty cool when you first pick up a snake. They feel
And let
really,
it crawl in my hand.
yeah, they're kind of cool, and they just like kind of slowly go across your hand.
I sense from you it might be all right to do that. And so I did this, and I learned there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
It's pleasant to hold that living being that God created in my hand and let it grow. And I thank
It's a
you
peaceful
deeply
thing.
for that.
Yeah.
I thank you for that.
Being fearful can be unhealthy. When is it time to get counseling?
One thing, let me say about counseling, if you considered that every conversation is a counseling conversation, you would begin to hear how you reinforce your fears. And so it's time to seek professional counseling when it keeps you from functioning.
Yeah, I've never thought of it that way.
People think it's a feeling habit, but really there's a thought behind the feeling.
It's all
I gotta get out of here. I gotta not do this. Something bad's gonna happen. So it's thoughts that we want to interrupt, and the best thing to do is to get hold of the thought and question it.
That's one really important reason why easing fears is good, because it keeps your body in such a negative state. I mean, it's not good for you to sit in a negative state for that long.
Right.
Is there a time when fear is helpful?
Oh, absolutely. We have a fear response that tells us we're in danger, and when we were nomadic wanderers, that fear response told us the tiger was about to jump on us, and so we either ran, or we froze and tried to be invisible, or we turned around and fought the tiger. And so our mind is what gives us the fear response. And it comes on automatically, and we have to really think about how we have established all those habit patterns of being eternally vigilant and quick to respond, afraid for our safety or our lives.
There are like different levels of fear too, like different kinds. Yes. Like one might be a helpful fear, like when you see a tiger, you know, you might run or hide or do things like that. But then when it's an unnecessary fear, that's when it gets unhealthy. So those are the ones that you need to try to get help on and fix. And maybe not understanding is the problem. And you know, there's so many different things that could be the problem. But that's when it's time to get help, is when it's not necessary. And you're not really in danger when you see us holding a snake.
But it's keeping you from, and see that we're all connected, all life is connected, and that snakes are beneficial, and not the root of all evil.
Well, thank you so much for answering all of our questions. Would you like to meet some snakes now?
I'm willing to meet some snakes now. Did I say I would like to? No.
When people are afraid of snakes, a lot of times we'll let them touch the skin and feel the scales to the laminate. You know, kind of gives them a feeling that there's no danger here. And so we let them see the skins first, and we let the kids measure them and stuff like that, and then we'll bring out the real snakes. And I don't know, knowing that this skin came from the snake we're holding and stuff, and it helps them feel more comfortable when they're ready to pet the tail of the snake.
Definitely does,
Plus, they don't have to die to give you this.
Right.
Did the snake, I'm trying to see it, do they crawl out of it?
They do. It turns inside out.
Yes,
when they come out. The head of the skin pops off like this, and then as they slither out of it, it's turning inside out. So
this skin, born again.
These are inside out.
This would be the outer skin. And it's already starting to grow the new skin as it moves out, so it's not vulnerable.
They have their new skin underneath. Right.
So here comes my pet.
This is Clementine.
All right.
She's an albino milk snake from Honduras. And when we are easing fears for other people, we normally hold the head back and just let them kind of pet their tail and get a feel of their skin. And a lot of people expect them to be slimy, but you can see that it's just dry and smooth. And
You're doing it.
if you would like more information, check out our website, notsocreepycritters.com.
And like us on Facebook.